Hey, what's up, beautiful people? My name is Yemi Cregx, and this is another fun and exciting episode of Tease Me Podcast by Teezer, the one and only drink that gives you all the excitement and all the joy you want in this all wide. And today I'm here with no other person than the beautiful, the most interesting, the most controversial, the most sexy. Tacha.
No ways, you guys.
No ways.
Hi, everybody.
Tasha, tell me you've ever going an introduction as
Smooth as
that.
Never ever.
Give me
It
my
all
flowers,
happens
guys. Give me my flowers.
Right here on the Teezers podcast. And of course, you guys, I'm enjoying my favorite orange flavor of Tease Me podcast by Teezers. But what's your favorite flavor though? But because that's what I'm having. I'm having the orange variant. But what flavor are you having?
Yo, listen. So it doesn't matter what variant you're having. You can be having the apple. You can be having the orange. You can be having the lime and lemon. You can be having the lime and ginger. Just enjoy Teezer, man. That's what we're here for, man. Teezer brings you
But
all
we're
this.
also here for a talk.
No, for sure we're here for talk. But you know what? We need Teezer in the mix to get us to talk. Think about it.
So I'm trying to think about it, right? But are you trying to validate the talk about alcohol giving people boldness to do certain things that they wouldn't do in a normal day?
Personally, I feel like alcohol has done two things to me. The first thing is made me say, no, actually, let me start from the bad. It's made me do the most crazy shit that I don't ever think that I would do.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm being honest. Like, alcohol is my vice. It's like, it just brings out the alter ego in me. Like, it brings out the H-ness in me. You know what the H-ness means?
No, what is the hunger in you? What does HS mean?
Not the H-ness, the
H-ness.
H-ness. If you get it, if you don't get it, forget about it.
They don't get it.
No, they get it. They get it. If you know what the H-ness means, please put it in the comment
It
section.
means
right
hunger,
now.
like hunger.
No, come on.
Okay.
Anyways, it brings out the H-ness in me. So, like, sometimes I try to control my alcohol when I'm in a certain setting, you know, like certain environment. Because, like, I feel like when I drink too much, I begin to do things that I feel like I might regret the following day, you know. Or not totally regret, like things that it also makes me kind of like, so I'm already a smooth talker, but it just makes me even more smoother.
Unnecessarily smoother.
Nah, it makes me more smoother.
Necessarily smoother.
Listen,
Okay.
nah, I'm dropping bars when I'm on alcohol, man. I'm dropping crazy bars. I'm talking
Are
to
you on alcohol right now?
Yo, listen.
Can you drop in 3 bars?
I love you.
Okay, 1 bar. 2 bars to go.
Tasha, don't let me drop bars here, man. For you.
But cool stuff. I get
What
it.
about you?
Well, if I have to be very practical, I would say time and season really does matter. It depends on where I'm drinking the alcohol. Like, if I probably have a guy that I know can take care of me, I'll drink. Because at the end of the day, like, I'm okay. Like, I know someone will definitely take care of me and stuff. But in a very organized, closed settings like the Big Brother Ninja house, I'll drink and just go to bed. Like, I didn't even want to test the waters. Do you understand? Like, every time I had an issue in the house, I had an issue very well. Like, I knew what exactly was going on. There was no time I had an issue out of the impact of alcohol, whatnot. Like, whenever I did have alcohol during the club night, I just go to bed and sleep because I'm like, it's not just me handling myself right now. It's me and something else. And that something else don't understand how important this house is. So I literally just go to bed. But if I'm not in a like controlled settings or whatnot, like I like to drink. I like to be flimsy. I like to be tipsy. I like to be unnecessarily happy and excited and stuff.
So how does alcohol make you feel?
It
Don't
makes me
beat around
feel
the
free.
bush.
It makes me feel bold. I
What's your
feel bold
definition
right
of
now. Like, yeah, me, I think you look cool. How bold was that statement? Were they expecting something bolder?
What else?
Try a
do you
bottle
think?
of Tease Me.
You think I look cool?
Try a bottle of tea.
Oh, so that's what you think about me? That I look cool?
Super cool.
Do you find me attractive?
Super attractive, yes.
Okay.
You see the boldness I'm getting of this drink now, Teezers.
Teaser.
Orange flavor to be more precise.
Teaser makes you bold, by the way, guys. I'm just. I don't
but
know.
do you think people that would like outrightly approach anybody of alcohol and stuff, do you think they end up making or creating fake
Genuine
or genuine actual
connections or fake
interaction
connection?
or connection?
Honestly, I feel like it comes in two ways, right? You know, they say alcohol actually bring out the real personality in you. Sometimes you can drink alcohol and that person you've been wanting to talk to that you genuinely like, you can now walk up to them and tell them, listen, I've been liking you since high school. I didn't know how to say, because obviously I didn't know how to, because I see you with these boys in school, or I've been liking you since the first time you walked into the office. And listen, the person you're talking to will be lost. Will be like, oh, really? You've been liking me, so why didn't you say? But alcohol obviously makes you actually say
Gives
that.
you liver.
Gives you the mind to say, right? And it's not coming from a place of, or maybe it's like, you actually really like this person. So it's coming from a place of, I like this person, but now alcohol has given me the boost that I need to have this conversation, you know, consciously or unconsciously. So that's what alcohol does. It can actually help aid like a genuine conversation, because sometimes some people be telling you the honest truth. You'll be shocked how a friend of yours that actually really fucks with you will tell you, oh, listen, my friend, I'm glad of how far you've come. I support your hustle. I wish you nothing but the best. But they don't tell you this when they're not on alcohol.
Honestly.
Do you understand? So sometimes alcohol actually brings out the truth in people. It actually, like, it just takes from your subconscious, like things that has been in your head, but you can't say.
You haven't just had the mind to
brings
say.
it out. And sometimes, I don't want to say it doesn't, it brings out, like, it creates some sort of like fake connection, because I feel like genuinely, I feel like whatever anyone does, but there are times where you have one night stand from alcohol. So I don't really call that genuine connection, because that comes from a place of
Lost.
Yeah. I'm drunk. I want to have a good time. I'm honey. Some people, horniness and alcohol goes hand in hand. When I'm honey, when I'm drunk, I'm honey. No, I'm not saying me, by the way. I'm just saying like, I'm just saying generally, when some people are honey, when some people are on alcohol, they're honey. So it doesn't matter what type of alcohol. It could be as low as taking 3-4 shots. So that's why some girls.
All right. So for some people, right, when they're drunk, they're honey. Would you ever forgive your babe for getting drunk, honey, and cheating on you? But obviously, one night stand. It's not like the guy means anything to her.
Listen.
She's just tipsy. She's a little bit. You get what I mean?
But enough about me. Let's talk about you. So how does alcohol make you feel? Bold, seductive, emotional, honey?
I don't feel like alcohol makes me feel like a lot of things. Tipsy, bold, seductive, aware. I feel like alcohol makes me say
Makes
like
you feel aware.
Yeah, do you understand? Like probably something you ought to have said before that you've just been holding because you're like, is this person ready to hear what I have to say? Like at that point you're like, fuck it. Like I'll just go ahead and say it. Like however you take it is fine. Emotional, yes. Like if the conversation is already going, it would flow in even much more deeper because it's like, this is me. Like whatever I'm saying it as true as I should say it. Like there's no tippings or icing on the cake or whatnot. So yeah, I feel like alcohol is cool. But me, I would never talk if I'm with someone that I feel like I don't want to share anything to.
So have you been with someone that you like and you tell them and you're actually, the problem about this question is you might not even know, because I've been in a state where I'm so drunk and I don't even know half the shit I said. So like I was gonna ask you if you've ever said to some guy that you'll find attractive, like, yo, you're really hot today, I want to kiss you.
I could tell you I'm hot today, I could tell you're hot today, I want to kiss you. And tomorrow I act like I don't know you. It's not that deep, really. Like, honestly, it's really, really not that deep. Like, I'm very cool with talking. It's not that deep. Like, you have to still work for anything you want with me. If you're not working, it's not working.
Listen, by the way, if any girl tells me you're hot and I want to kiss you and we kiss, and tomorrow she acts like she doesn't know me, it's cool.
Exactly. Like, we don't know we
It's
we
cool.
move.
You know, that was a sarcastic statement, right?
No, exactly. Like, it's really not that deep, honestly. Like, just like what you said in
Because
one of the
you know what
episodes
it is,
before,
right?
having a conversation is what's most important. If there's no conversation, there's nothing. Like, we don't have nothing if there's no
You know
conversation.
what it is my thing about this whole, guy and girls having relationship is when girls do certain things, it's cool, but when a guy does it, it's not cool. For example, you're talking to a guy, he's moving to you like he likes you, yada yada yada, and stuff like that, and you guys get intimate. And after you guys get intimate, he's probably not trying to talk to you again, or it's not giving you the same energy. You begin to give him off like, oh, he's a playboy, he's a this, he's a that. But when a girl does that, we guys don't think it's a big deal. So like, it's just really.
You want to
Anyways.
categorize that as double standard or something like that?
I'm not. Of course, it's double standard for sure.
How is it double standard though?
It's double standard for sure.
How is it
because
double
I feel
standard,
like
though?
what a girl cannot take, it's okay for a guy to take it. And
It
doesn't make
depends.
sense.
Everybody's different. Like, do you understand what I'm trying to
Doesn't
say?
make
Like,
sense.
there are loads and loads of people that you probably have a team with this person, and like the next day they act like they don't know you. Like for a guy, and like sometimes it happens with a girl. But like I said, for me, if we've not had a conversation, there's absolutely nothing serious. I could have a bottle of drink, get a little bit tipsy, and like, this is what I feel like doing in 5 minutes. We feel like doing that, and then we move. If you're serious with me, you'd want to have a conversation. If you're not having a conversation, I don't see you as serious. Why? Because there are loads and loads of options of people. There are a lot of guys and a lot of girls. So I feel like if you're not taking out the time to want to have a conversation with me, you're probably just seeing this as another beautiful girl or as another beautiful guy.
So what do you
And
mean
I'm
by
setting
taking
up
out
my
the
mind.
time,
What's that?
What do you mean by taking out the time to have a conversation with you?
Somebody you like, you take out time to want to have a conversation with the person. Let's say, for instance, you guys probably did go out to the club last night. You had a couple of drinks to drink. You got tipsy, and you felt like, you know what? Let me be bold about this person. Like, you guys probably share a kiss or something like that. And then the next day, like, I would expect you to want to have a conversation with me. Like, oh, I think we did kiss last night. I actually do like you. That I don't know.
You comfortable with having that conversation?
The fuck yes. If we don't have a conversation, me, I'm not seeing you as anything. I'm not seeing you as anything. I'm just seeing you as a moment in passing. Motion, literally, emotion that has come and gone. And we move. I kiss in movies, do you know that? It's not that deep.
I'm working on a movie in 2025. I feel like you'll be perfect for the role I'm trying to.
I love it.
Yeah, like it's a love story, which involves a lot of kissing and a lot of emotional expression. So yeah, are you open to that?
100.
Okay, great. Anyways,
Can I
you
go
wanna
on
say-
now?
Yes,
I want to
please.
say something.
Oh, yeah, yes, please.
Since we're talking about alcohol and how people
Yeah.
get swayed by drinking alcohol, would you ever forgive your girlfriend if she had a one night stand with a guy due to her alcohol intake? It's not herself. On herself with the alcohol, she wouldn't do it. But with the alcohol, it led her into.
Okay, I have a few things to say regarding that, right? If I meet a girl for the first time and, we listen, we don't judge, right? I met a girl for the first time in the club or like in a setting and she's tipsy of alcohol. I like a spontaneous, beautiful African black queen, by the way, I must say that. Because I like when you're like audacious and stuff like that, but like if I meet a beautiful African queen that is off the alcohol and find me attractive and kiss me on the first date, it's cool. It's cool. Listen, I'm not gonna judge you based on that. But if I meet you in that way and we start dating, I'm not gonna be mad. We just need to know that we need to get you off the alcohol when you're outside so you don't misbehave and move to another guy like that. Because you know how it is. Some girls, I meet them and they tell me, I'm not trying to drink. And when they have deep conversations with me, I get why they're not trying to drink when you're outside because they know that a side of them comes out. And when that side comes out, you will just be looking like, oh, is this you or someone else? Do you know what I mean? So like, I feel like you need to understand that in your girl. You need to know that your girl is...
This is how she gets when
This
there's
is how she gets
alcohol
when
in that
there's
system.
alcohol in the system. I get that there's self-control, but alcohol doesn't respect self-control.
Self-control.
We need to
Doesn't respect your personality.
When you're posting this You need to put that as a headliner. Alcohol doesn't respect self-control. So you just need to understand that if you cannot control your alcohol, don't take alcohol. It's as simple as that. Because if you're dating someone that you know that, yo, I kissed you from the first date, like from the club or from some event that I met you, we kissed because obviously I know you're a little tipsy. I'm not gonna be mad at you for
Kissing a guy.
or kissing a guy. No, but the sex might be a little extreme, but it's like, to be honest, I don't know how I would react. I'll be mad, but I would just blame her for not trying. You know, this is how you get when you drink.
And then why drink around
Exactly.
someone you don't
Then
want
why
to sleep
drink
with?
around someone you're not comfortable
You don't want to
with?
sleep with.
So I'm gonna be mad about that. That one I'll be mad about for sure. For sure. But like, I don't think I'm gonna break up with my girl because she cheat on me because she was drunk or she was off alcohol. Like, I would honestly blame it on the alcohol, especially when I know my girl. If she wasn't drunk, we'll be having a different conversation.
Altogether, right? So do you think it's double standard when it's okay for everyone to excuse the guy?
What about you though?
Do you understand? To excuse the guy, like, because he drank. And then, it's okay if you kiss a girl. It's okay if you slept with a girl. Like,
So what would happen
you were on alcohol.
if some guy that you're dating, cheat on you from being drunk
I would forgive you.
because you know he was drunk?
Yeah, because I knew he was drunk, yeah.
So was there like so like prior to him being drunk, is there like a background to like, oh, this guy always
I would
gets
never
horny?
even be with someone that always gets honey or always is drunk.
No, not always drunk, but like he's horny when he drinks.
Okay.
So like,
So I'll
if
be
you know-
around you when you drink
if
then.
you know someone is horny when they drink, are you gonna tell them, babe, you know how you are when you drink, when you go outside, please control your alcohol? Are you gonna have that conversation with them?
I could have a conversation with them.
I feel like you should, because it's important.
Yeah.
It's important. It's important. I personally try to avoid drinking when I'm out, because alcohol brings out my alter ego. Alcohol brings out Mr. Johnson. A lot of people don't know what Mr. Johnson is, but I'm not going to tell you what Mr. Johnson is today. Today's not the day.
Another episode then. That's why they need to subscribe,
But yeah, man,
like, I wouldn't,
alcohol definitely brings out Mr. Johnson. And I prefer not to be Mr. Johnson.
Yeah.
I prefer to
feel
be
like maybe
Yemi Cregx,
Yeah, maybe anyone like cheating or whatnot should like try to
let me
apply
give
some
you-
type of caution, because I feel like you'll be putting the girl at risk. Like,
Let me give you
cheating
what
on
the
her.
scenario of Mr. Johnson is. You know that wicked teacher that always flogs you? That's Mr. Johnson. Read between the lines.
Nice. But how about ladies or how about guys that would wake up in the morning and be like, I think that was a wrong decision, like sleeping with that girl. Have you ever had that feeling about any girl
Me?
at all? Yeah.
Of course.
Oh my God. So like, do you end up and be like,
course.
this girl was ugly, or like I
No,
shouldn't
it's
have
not even
just
about-
done this?
I
Why
didn't even
didn't we
think about.
talk?
I didn't even think about she being ugly, because I don't really want to call any girl.
But then what would
ugly.
make you want to like?
I feel like I shouldn't have.
Why?
It wasn't necessary. I'm
But
being
if you
honest.
felt like it was necessary, like why are you
No,
not thinking
because I probably just want to go out and have a good time. Why is she ending up in my bed? I'm being honest. Like, I want to go out, have a good time, drink some alcohol, link up with my friends, have a conversation, yada yada yada. I don't want her in my bed. So why? So if she ends up in my bed, I'm just like, oh damn, I did it again. So yeah, I would rather not.
What do you think were the emotional effects?
I mean, for someone that has emotions.
Well, how do you randomly express to the?
I'm
feel like
joking, but I'm
you're
joking
just-
about that.
You're just going to
I'm
play
joking.
Kusha until she leaves the house or something like that.
No, I'm
Like,
not. Listen, I've never made any fucking hell. I hate this question. I hate this conversation so much.
Because like, with alcohol, you're like intoxicated,
I've never
you're
made-
tipsy, you're not
I'll
sure
take all my
what's
shit
going
for
on.
this. I've never made anyone feel weird about waking up next to me in my bed, because personally, I feel like I did what I did.
Yeah.
The decision was mine. No one forced me. I wasn't. It was consented. You know, she wanted it. I wanted it 100%, and we had a good time. Emphasis on good time. You know what I mean? So like, if that has happened, then I don't see the needs to, you know, feel the type of way. But what I don't appreciate is when you wake up the next day and you don't know it's time to go. That one I have a. You wake up the next day, check your time, baby. Don't try to be in a nigga's house till like 4 p.m. What are you doing? Don't you have stuff to do? I have stuff to do. You should bounce. That's the only thing I have a problem with. But besides that, we're good. Tell me, how do you feel when you wake up in someone's bed? And don't tell me you've never woken up in someone's bed before. That
Me, I don't think I'll feel bad or
Okay,
whatnot.
cool.
Like, do you know what I'm trying to say? Like I said, even with the alcohol prior night before the morning, like it's I'm just going to bed straight up, or I'm not even drinking at all around somebody I'm not comfortable with. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Because I already have an idea of how I'm going to feel in like 3 hours after having to drink that drink. It has to be someone I'm comfortable with because like I need you to take care of me because I'm not in the right state of mind.
So you like
at the
breakfast in
moment.
bed?
Absolutely.
I got you.
Because I would give anybody breakfast in bed, so why shouldn't I get breakfast in bed?
You know, breakfast in bed comes.
If
with
you're so
different
special to get
sizes, though.
breakfast in bed, why should I get breakfast in bed? Is hookup culture good or bad?
Is what now?
Is the hookup culture good or bad?
That's a tricky one.
Because people keep coming at the women like, oh, you're doing hookup. But who's patronizing the women doing the hookups?
I don't have. Listen, honestly, I say, like, I don't judge anyone for the kind of hustle they do, because in this life, I know for a fact that no one is perfect, right? I pretty much done things I'm not proud of. You've pretty much done things you're not proud of. Everyone at some point in their life
Has done things.
has done things they're not proud of. So, in as much as a lot of guys have their reservations about girls hooking up, I'm not really the type to judge people based off on that. But I just like when people, or when a babe is honest about it. That, oh, you know what? This is how I roll. Don't expect that every nigga would expect that, oh, because we're going to my yard, I'm going to pay you for sleeping over or for having sex with me. We never had that conversation. That's the only problem I have with hookup. I feel like it's your hustle, that's fine. If that's what pays your bill, that's fine. Respect to you. I might not like it. The other person might not like it. But does he pay your bill? If that's your situation right now to you are stable, that's fine. But like, what I don't appreciate is when someone, and I'm talking personally though, when I'm with someone or like we're in the club, we're having a good time, yeah, we're drinking, blah, blah, blah. And you end up in my crib. Oh shit, I'm saying so much in my crib. By the way, this is not a thing though. You guys should not think it's a thing, I beg. But yeah, you end up in my crib and you're saying, oh, why would you think a girl would follow you home and you don't want to pay her? I'm like, excuse me?
But why would you think a girl would follow you home?
Why won't I think a
Who
girl
is the girl that's following
why
you
won't
home?
I think a girl
Did you check the girl out?
why won't I think a girl will follow me
Did
up and
you
I'm
check
not
her
gonna pay her?
out?
Like, seriously?
Because like, why is she going to be your house and then screaming? Like, why did you think you were going to pay? Like, if you guys didn't have a conversation.
Oh my fucking words. Okay, we're gonna have a long conversation about this one. Now let me tell you why, right? Number one, I'm out in the club, right? You need to have a conversation with a guy. People have conversations. I'm talking to a girl and a few minutes she's saying, and I'm saying, oh, what are you doing after now? And she's saying, I'm going
Nothing,
home. And I'm
just
telling,
chilling.
no, I'm just chilling. I'm like, okay, you know what? Let's go to my crib. And she's like saying, oh, what's happening in your crib? I'm like, okay, yeah, let's just go chill. Let's go have a drink, let's go for the after party. And she's saying, after party, I know what you want. I'm like, okay, cool. You know what I want. So what are you about? What are you trying to do? And you say, okay, cool, we can do it. At that point, you tell me, what are you going to give me? Because that's what they say. What are you going to give me? on period. What do you mean by if you're going to tell me that? Then I get that's what you're all about. You can't expect that you come to my house after having a very lovely, sweet conversation with you, and we're in my house and we're chilling, we're having a drink, and one thing leads to one thing, and you're waking up the morning and saying, "Oh, what are you going to give me?" I'm like, I don't understand. When did we have this conversation?
Water and juice.
But you were the one that was saying, how do I expect a girl to go to my house and scream? But that's what it is, though.
No, but that's what you're saying. Like, if you're acting like outrightly at the club, what are you doing after this? And you're saying, oh, you're just chilling. And then the guy's saying, come to my house. Obviously, 90% of the time, you should know what the guy is asking by asking you to come to his house.
That's the point.
At that point, you say what you want. Like, me, I'm not trying to, like, back up whatever doesn't make sense.
So that's the point.
Because he's not building a new house. Why are you going to his house?
Tasha, excuse me, say not building the new house.
Are you?
Oh my days. So that's the point. Thank you. It's not building a new house. So why are you coming to look for my house? Because honestly, the point is, like, just tell me. At that point, I like when a girl is straightforward. That this is what you're all about. This is my grind. This is my hustle. This is how I fit. This is like my thing. It's cool. I respect that. What I don't expect is you expecting that, oh, I just assume that because you've been to my yard, and according to you, she has screamed, and she expects that the next morning she wants to collect money. But really, though, I want our audience to actually comment on this. My fellas out there, tell me what your experiences has been with like girls with hookups and stuff like that. I really want to know what your thoughts are. I really want to know what your experiences are. Please drop your comments in the comment section.
Right, we would love that. Like, let us know in the comment section.
Yeah, because like,
have you ever been in a club with a guy that wanted you to go home with him, and what was the conversation like? Or have you been with a girl that wanted to go home with you, and what was the conversation like?
You know that we've touched bases on like a lot of things that drinking in the club or drinking generally can do, But I feel like one thing that we also need to touch is we can't hide from the fact that sometimes you're walking in the club with your babe, and some other babe with alpha male energy is checking out your babe. And she's like winking your babe and trying to move to your babe. Have you ever experienced that before? Like a babe in the club trying to move to you?
No, I haven't. But I still can't take up the fact that loads of girls are cute.
So you've never seen a babe that come to you, oh, you're so cute, I want to kiss you right now. You've never seen that before?
My face supposed to fear you now.
So
no,
they can't do it because you're Tasha?
Because I'm Tacha, I think so. Like, not like they can't do it, honestly. And like I'd say, like, loads of girls are cute, so like I wouldn't even be thrown off balance if anyone says that.
I feel like that's because you're in Nigeria. If you're in the UK or if you're like in America, you definitely get a lot of that, for sure. You definitely get a lot of that because I feel like when a girl is fine, she get attracted by both parties.
Both guys and girls.
Both guys and girls.
But has that happened with you though? Like with a guy?
Listen, I'm a cute man, so yeah.
Oh, and what did you say? Or what did you do?
What did I say?
Or what did you do? How did you react to it? How did you take it? How did
my
you come
reaction
off?
Was
okay.
That's literally my reaction. I'm like, because the truth about it is that I respect you, whoever, like whatever your orientation is as a person, and I'm not gonna hate you for who you are, but it's like, it's what it is. Like, yeah. So I'm not gonna be mad at, oh, you're talking to me funny. Nah, but it's cool, man.
I'm just gonna take the compliment. I'm cute. That's why you're talking to me. So like, thank you. Exactly.
Like, yeah, appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. I'll just smile. Appreciate it. That's what it is. Consent is 100% important. When I'm with a girl, when she's sober, I'm not gonna do anything without her consent. I might be trying to convince her. You know the way girls are. They say, "Oh, I don't want to," but they just.
But they want to.
You understand? You know how their body is telling them yes, but their mind is telling them no. So it's like you just need a little push. You just need a little touch. When you touch them in the right places, they succumb. You know what I mean? So like they just need that extra push. So I'm not gonna be with a girl that hasn't consented to we getting to the point. If we ever get to a point where you're not trying to like do anything afterwards, or like this is a point where I'm not trying to go any further, That's fine. I respect that. But it's like, I'm not gonna be with you if you've not consented with what we're trying to do. And if you're drunk to the point where I'm carrying you to, like, we go to my house and I have to lift you off the car and take you to my couch. And, you know, or like take you to your house and you're telling me, don't go. And I'm chilling, trying to make sure you're good. I'm not gonna want to do anything with you because the moment we kiss and I realize that you're drunk, because when someone is drunk, you can tell. Like, you can tell. So the moment I realize that you're drunk, I'm just gonna chill out. I'm like, you know what? Just sleep, man. I don't mind taking you in a shower, making you feel better to sleep, but I'm not gonna try and do anything with you. So I don't think there'll be any conversation about consent because I've done my duty.
I could tell that you're drunk.
Me?
You're not in the right state of mind.
Exactly. So like, I don't want to hear anything about, what happened last night. Nah, bro, I don't want to hear that. Because when you're with someone and you want to do whatever you want to do with them, you want to get intimate with them, I feel like it's important that they feel the same way, so they give you as much passion as you want to give them, so they feel the same way you feel. Yeah, I feel like consent is definitely important, but I also know better than moving or having something intimate with someone that's drunk. If you're too drunk, if you're spilling, if you're vomiting from the car already, what's the fun in that? You're just gonna lie down on the bed and not feel anything. I feel like there has to be some sort of like feelings, because that's what it's about.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna waste
that.
my energy, on someone that's drunk.
Are you mad about the wasted energy?
I don't like to waste energy because nah.
Next episode, we'll dive right deep into it.
Oh, you want to dive right deep now?
In the next episode, yes. I mean, because if we don't give them, how would they take it,
Oh, let's get it, baby.
So yes, you guys.
I love you so much.
I've had a great, fantastic time on this episode with your one and only, of course, Yemi Cregx.
Let's get it.
And you guys, we would not have had a smooth episode without
Teaser, baby.
tasting our Teezers drink. And guys, trust me, whether you're a flavor person, Teezers does have 4 variants: orange, apple, lime and lemon, and lime and ginger. That is super duper fantastic. If you don't like orange, you definitely like apple.
Now you must like one.
Honestly,
Sure.
like, if you want to feel the way we're feeling, we're
Must like
acting
one.
smooth,
Nah, bro,
we're
listen.
smiling, we're chilled, then you definitely need to get a bottle of
I feel like Teaser
Podcast.
needs to change their brand line to Teaser brings the true personality in you.
Because it does. So is this your
'Cause it
true
does.
personality right now?
Listen, my
Oh,
love.
we'll find out in the next episode. Tune in. Don't go nowhere. Subscribe, like this video, drop a
Tasha
comment.
trying to find out too much about me.
Not just me, everybody want to find out a lot about you. But you guys have had a good time. Make sure to try a bottle of Teezers
I bet.
drink, and we'll see you guys in the
Yeah,
next
definitely, man.
episode.
See you guys in the next episode. Stay blessed, stay safe.
Stay having sex
Yeah, that one.
and avoid one night
And just do the right thing, basically. Do whatever works
And if
for you.
she's drunk, avoid that to the next
No,
morning.
I would
to
always-
avoid what happened last night.
Listen, I would always say just do whatever works for you, but just make sure you stay safe.
But whatever works for you doesn't mean it's the right thing, though. Whatever works for
enough.
you might want to take advantage of the person. Don't do what
Fair
works
enough.
for you.
be
If the
honest,
person is
yeah.
drunk, you wait till the next morning, just a couple of hours,
Yeah, just a couple of hours.
All right, love you guys so much. You've had a great time. Have a good night rest, or have a good morning night rest.
See you in the
Depending on what
next-
time you're watching this.
See you in the next episode.
Mwah.
Cheers.
Love you, what you do.